Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So let's have an empty cup so we can really and truly see what's up. We're starting off with the Ace of Hearts here, number 11. Okay, it says the fox is in close proximity. Okay, a girl's distance, distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Distant, less danger. Okay. So this energy here could be maybe you are aware that there is someone trying to come near you that you don't get along with, someone you don't like, someone you cut off out of your life. This could be someone who you have denied access to. They no longer have access to your life collective for any reason. Family member, friend, lover, husband, wife, ex co-worker, whomever. But there could be someone who knows that you don't have a liking for them, or maybe they don't have a liking for you. It could be vice versa. And you have been staying distant from this person, but there could be someone trying to get into your good graces. As well, I'm also picking up there could be someone that doesn't know you personally, but is trying to attach themselves to you. This person could be putting on a facade, wearing a mask, pretending that they have similar interests as you. This could be someone who's connected to a social group, maybe a community, maybe someone in your family. Maybe they know of some of your interests, or they are observing you. They're monitoring you and watching you, and they're observing things that you like. This could be the way you dress, the way you talk, things you say that you're interested in. And this person could be studying you and observing you, male or female. And so I'm picking up someone is trying to pretend and act like they have an interest in the hobbies you have an interest in. Maybe they heard you love to go bowling, and all of a sudden they show up always talking about bowling, hoping that you'll cut in like, oh, you bowl too? Where do you go? That kind of energy. So there's someone observing, and they're observing to monitor you. They want to pretend as if they are interested in linking or connecting to you for nefarious reasons. Their intentions are impure. So this could be someone who is jealous of you. This could be someone who wants to mirror your energy. They want to walk in your shoes. They like what they see, but rather than just compliment it and say, you know what, that inspires me to go work on myself, go find my passions, what I like about me. Instead, this person wants to mimic you. So I'm getting a mirroring energy here. Okay. So there's someone around you, pump faking collective, male or female, pretending like they have an interest in getting to know you, pretending like, and this could also be someone who has maybe thrown a jab or two, a backhanded comment, in a joking manner, as if, they did not like what you are interested in or what you were speaking about. But I'm getting that you know who this person is for some of you collective. All of a sudden, this person is going to have like a change of heart. You're going to notice their attitude and their mood is going to change. So this is someone who's connected to a social group, someone in your family, or a friend, someone who's in group settings. You know how family and friends gather. Yeah, who's around the group? Spirit is saying this person is around the group, and so Spirit is saying that you know who this person is. You could feel that they're pretending. You could feel that they're being fake or they're being phony. There's something about you don't trust their energy. Okay. You could be an empath as well. And so, empaths pick up on people's energy, or, you could just simply have a lot of intuitive gifts and abilities. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot of intuitive gifts. You know how to read people, whether you use tarot cards or just simply read people. You are very powerful, very gifted. You read energy when you meet people without them even speaking. You can read their aura. You could also be someone that lives an introverted life, not out of fear, but just because you trust what you see, you trust your intuition. You're very spiritually in tune. Yeah, you're nobody's fool. You're very courageous. You have a very daring nature. You could be someone who lives alone. You could be a single parent who lives alone, but you're very spiritual, very empathic, very intuitive, and you trust your intuition. You're not someone to disregard it. Often people disregard the inner niggle, the inner wiggle, but you're someone who pays attention. You don't ignore the signs of synchronicities, whether in astral traveling or in your awakened state. You could be someone that loves dogs as well, loves animals, loves pets, okay? Yeah, with the page energy here, this person is fighting to get next to you or close to you. This is someone who wants to copy you and be you. There's something about you that they admire. This could be your aesthetics. This could be something material. This could be the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress. This could be your popularity. This could be, if not popularity, your notoriety. This could just be your essence. This could just be you. This person wants to be you. Okay, so they could. I'm picking up someone trying to engage in some kind of light conversation with you, but it's real phony. It's very phony. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not real. This person holds a lot of chaotic energy here. With the Five of Wands, lots of conflict. This person has a lot of mental conflict, and I'm hearing social conflict. When it comes to them being in the presence of a social environment, they're unable to adapt or immerse. I'm hearing immerse or they're unable to, they have a problem with socializing in social groups. This is someone who has a problem with getting along with other people. This person has a lot of conflict in their personal life. This could also be a co-worker. Maybe you're in a break room having a group conversation. But this is someone who's always involved in conflict, and they are painting a false narrative of who they are, acting as if they're interested in what you're speaking about. This could be what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you have on, giving you compliments, but it's just a ploy. There's nothing wrong with giving compliments, but this is very specific. It's just a ploy. The compliment is just to attach themselves to you. They're trying different things to draw close to you, collective. You're very protective of your energy because, as I said, you're very tapped in. You don't disregard your intuition. You see the chaotic energy that this person withholds. This is someone who you may say hi and bye to and you leave it there. I don't blame you, collective. This is someone very broken with the Three of Swords. And you're not trying to allow that energy to taint, not tap, to taint your energy. So you're very, very mindful of the company that you keep. Yeah, this person sees you, collective, as a star. They see you as a star. They admire you. They admire you, and at the same time, they turn their nose up at you. It's like a love hate thing, you know. But it's nothing you're doing wrong. You're just being yourself, and this person is just someone. It looks like someone who's just insecure. That's all. They have issues that have nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. They're just insecure within themselves. They're unable to communicate effectively in social settings. This is someone who becomes upset, assuming everyone is coming for them or talking about them all the time. This is a reactionary person. They react to everything, even when it has nothing to do with them. They could have a reputation for this in the family, in the friend group, on the job. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, they want to battle. They really want to create some kind of confrontation with you because they're jealous and they have a hate for you. Just your essence, your aura, your energy. You're very powerful without even speaking. When you step in a room, your energy is felt. You may have noticed when you step into the room, the demeanor, the expressions on people's face start to change and take a shift. That's because your energy shifts the room. It's part of who you are. It's part of your innate abilities and your gifts. And there are people who envy and want to strip this power from you, but they can't. They cannot strip or take this power from you. It's who you are. You are someone you're in your purpose. You're living your life. You're also very authentic. I'm hearing it is what it is with you. Very authentic, very abundant, very secure. People know that you are at peace. They know that you are abundant. They know that you are secure within yourself. And they want to like strip this from you, but they can't. I'm picking up several people desiring for you to have a tower moment. But every time they come for you, even in their thoughts, it ends up returning to them. Return to sender is working without you even putting in a request. Even thinking negatively about the collective, these people are receiving this energy, just a thought. They can try to make plans, but it will never work. But even negative thoughts of you, this tower moment turns on them every time, Spirit is saying, because you're someone who's standing in your authenticity and you're in your purpose. Basically, confirmation, the lifestyle that you live and how you present yourself, it's not fake, it's not pretend. You've done a lot of work, you've worked on a lot of progress, and you're in your purpose, and you're being protected. And with the Eight of Cups, that's why you're able to walk away. That's why your gift is heightened, where you're able to identify people who are, just toxic and not for you, not for you. Mm-hmm. You have a strong, positive enthusiasm about life. This creates a lot of jealousy and envy as well. People know that you have special gifts. We all have gifts, but you are tapped into yours. Some people do not choose to tap into their gifts, and that's okay. Cool. But when you enter the room, your presence is felt without you saying a word. Do not change who you are or dim your light. Continue to follow your intuition. You're on point about this person and their toxic energy. They have nefarious intentions. Do not allow them to force themselves into your life. I'm picking up you don't even want to be bothered with this person or these people, and leave it that way. And the reason you don't, because they have negative intentions. It's not pure. It's not real. You have those who believe and those who don't. And the fun fact is those who do believe and know who they are able to utilize their gifts to see this coming, to see it a mile away. And since you have the foresight, you're able to navigate and direct yourself in a direction that is for your highest good. And that's why you are successful. That's why the projection of these tower moments are returning to them. This could be in finances, in their health, in their wealth, in their relationships, in their harmony, in their home, without you doing a thing. And they're constantly watching you maintain the balance. This is irritating people. It's like they want to blame you for the work they didn't do. Spirit says we have a choice each and every day. It looks like you chose wisely, collective. You've learned the lessons in your past life when you were once in your shadow side. You've been through some hardships. You've been through ups and downs. You've been through deception. You've been through being misled without. Maybe you've been homeless before, jobless before. Maybe you've been in lack before. Life is not perfect, but the worst is over for you, collective. That's why there's a lot of prosperity. You're much stronger. You're wiser. Maybe in the past, people were likely to have an opportunity to attach themselves to you and then disappoint you. But on this timeline, you see it a mile away and you don't allow it, period. Spirit is saying, keep that going. Yeah, there were a time where you were in illusion with the Seven of Swords. That's the past. It is gone. There are people who miss the old you because the old you they were able to control. This new you is very shocking. They know they don't have a chance because you're staying balanced. Once again, Temperance and the Two of Pentacles. You're balanced, you're maintaining. Mm-hmm. Confirmation. And you know how to go within. If there is ever a situation, you know how to go within. You know that all that you desire is within you. It's not on the outside of you. It's not through things. It's not through people. It's within you. The essence of God is within you. The essence. Very tapped in, very spiritual, whoever you are. This message is so clear cut, like direct. And so no matter how many times people try to approach, it'll never work. It'll never work. No matter how many times they try to project this energy, it'll never work. It will return to them. Spirits say in triple fold. So there's nothing to fear here. This is just a spiritual notification. And confirmation, there are no coincidences to keep moving the way you are moving. You're doing wonderful. Here's balance again. All this balance out here. This is your justice. This is your justice. You've done the work. You're in your purpose. You're living in your authenticity. There's nothing you're pretending or being fake about. Now, the fact that people don't like or envy what they see, that's their problem. Cool. It has nothing to do with you. Okay? You could have Libra placement or Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Or Virgo somewhere in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, any placement. But either way, you're doing a wonderful job. Keep up the good work. The Eight of Wands is signifying there's good news coming your way. It's going to increase your options, multiple options. The way you show up with the Chariot energy is different. It's different. It's beautiful. It's confident. It's stable. It's balanced. You're in alignment. And they know that you are protected. They can't put their finger on it. They don't know what it is, but there's something about your essence and your aura. When you walk in a room without saying or doing anything, people know you are protected. They're not going to say it to you. They know you are protected, collective. And they know that you deserve to be on this throne. They're not going to admit it. They know that you deserve to be there. But there are people, there's two kind of people. There are people who will work towards progressing and making changes. And then there's another group of people who will latch on to people who look like they got the lifestyle they desire. There are people who will do the work to create the life they desire. And there are people who will latch on to people who look like they're living the life that they refuse to work for. And so this energy here is the energy of people who have desires and free will, just like you, and 24 hours in a day, but they choose to just look for people to latch on to instead of just working and focusing on themselves. Instead of projecting negative energy, they really should be focusing on themselves, and they could create their own bliss and abundance and prosperity. So that's what this is. This is someone who, or a group of people who refuse to focus on themselves and do the work to make themselves happy in their own life, to find their own purpose, to go through their own awakening. The more that they project negativity on other people, or they're trying to mimic you, mirror you, what is for you is not for everybody, and it's really an insult to source, to the divine. We all have our own unique purposes here. And so if you're trying to mirror, mimic, and imitate and duplicate someone else's lifestyle, then what are you saying about your divine purpose that you were given? What are you saying to source? What are you saying to the ancestors? What are you saying to your higher self? And you have your own purpose, many of them. Spirit is saying more than one. When you choose to try to imitate or duplicate someone else's lifestyle, when you choose to put all your energy on observing and critiquing someone else's lifestyle, instead of focusing on yourself and finding out what is it that you're passionate about? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How can you progress forward? It's really an insult. What are you saying about your purpose, your authenticity, you developing yourself? You're in resistance of standing in your authenticity. You're in resistance in standing in your true nature. You're not trying to connect with your higher self. If you're trying to mimic and imitate someone else's life, or you're trying to copy what someone else is doing, whether it's driving what they drive, live what they live, wear what they wear, shop, whatever, We all have our own purpose and our own mission and our own experiences, to fulfill here, our own contracts, our own agreements. But you're on a wonderful path. This is just a spiritual notification. Any projection that they're forming towards you, it's returning to them. This is someone also could have a personality disorder, very toxic nature. As I said earlier, they may have a reputation for this. Maybe their family and friends say this about them. Okay. Confirmation later.